Okay. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so this is what we're showing. Hey, you want to do something here? So there's just a little bit of a lag. Let's see, share this. Okay. Well, we're doing some video. Let's see if we can change this bit rate. Okay, so it doesn't like that setting. Studio mode settings. So let's see what's showing. So that's okay. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Okay. Let's see this. Well, guys, if anybody happens to be watching this, I am winging this and doing it on the fly. I have no clue at all about how all of this works. So I'm just doing the best I can with limited knowledge and experience. Well, guys, if anybody happens to be watching this, I am winging this on the fly. Alright, so what I want to do here is take so yeah, now I've turned that all down so I don't hear don't want to hear the OBS stuff on my screen. Is that working? Yeah, so let's see. I've got it going in here twice. Alright, so now I shouldn't hear anything except on that. So let me Alright, so turn that off. Alright, so now we're not hearing any of that. Put this back up over here. Yeah, so now I don't see that. And then I've got my OBS camera. Hi guys. Alright, so that should be changing. Alright, so we can do one other screen. What does main one? Mm-mm. Alright, so that's working. Turn this. How am I getting this? That's off there. So where's this echo coming from? Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Nope. Unable required nav data. That is interesting. Need to look into this and figure that out. Oops. Testing 1, 2. All right, let's go back to this thing and see where it is. All right, so here we go. Let's try it. Mic check, mic check. All right, so that's much better. Check, check, check. All right, so the OBS is off. Okay, so let's see. All right. Denver Center, LAX Center, 25, 126.55. 26 by 25.
Denver 216 Super, push and start is through face south on Kilo and expect 25 left for departure.
Face off on Kilo with the 25 left for departure, and we have information.
Hey, Michael, can you hear me? I have no clue what I'm doing here. Howdy.
Near 2829 Heavy, welcome to LA, exit right when in.
Just noticed that you were on the stream. Sorry about that, buddy.
Thank you.
All of this stuff is so new to me. I'm not that familiar with it.
Number 2829 Heavy, I've got down there on deck. Just go ahead and taxi west on Hotel, right on Juliet, cross 25 right at Juliet to your gate.
V-Pilot is awfully loud.
West himself, then Juliet, and cross 25 left, right, sorry, on Juliet, and I'll take my gate with the chip. Delta 329 at Roman, clear dial left, 1 left approach.
Delta 329 at Roman, cleared, ILS 1 left approach.
Del 275, climb maintain level 320.
Climb maintain level 320 with the 275.
Testing 1, 2. So that should be pretty good. Let me turn that just a tad, just a little bit more. Make sure. Whoop, I don't want to overmodulate on the. Okay, that's good. Okay.
2419 on frequency.
American 751. All right. So information India. All right.
Low level center, hello, good afternoon. Southwest 24 19 with slip out level 370 in bounce max. That's where I can. Los Angeles Center, good morning. Rear contact over Adia intersection, descend rider to arrival. LA altimeter 3008. Descend rider to arrival, 3008 for Southwest 24 19.
Interesting. Okay. Let's see what we have here. So, yeah, I think everybody can see that pretty well. It would be nice to have that be able to zoom down into it, but American 751. Let's see. No, we need to redo that. It's going to be LAS.
Southwest 3935, copy?
Let's go.
Mr. 3935, copy of 5x5, Humvee.
No, right, just hold it short, 01 right, what you
Mr. 935, wind is 32016, got 24, runway 1 right, full length of takeoff.
Let's take off 01 right.
Runway 1510, runway 1 right, full length, line from wave, caution jet blast, Boeing 737-800 is rolling.
1 right, line from wave on the Cessna 737.
What is the deal with this thing? Why is it acting like this? All right. Las Vegas to LAX.
So 3935, air contact, stay up.
Just out of 2.1 now.
3935, altitude check, climate restricted, flight level 100, sir.
I was ready to flight level 100. LA Center, there are 2 real quick super efficient stops on Kilo Racing.
American Airlines 751. If any of you guys are commenting, please bear with me because I don't see the chat. It's over off the side. I don't. Again, I'm real new to this, so it's just kind of, it's all Greek.
And hold short of 25 right.
I can't tell if you still know. It looks like it's just me.
Runway 1510, wind 32016, gust 24, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff. Service 260 Super, copy of the taxi instructions.
KLAX Center, United, Admiral 216 Super.
This 216 Super, copy of the taxi instructions.
I'm sorry, read back again. I had my audio muted for that. Sorry about that. Say again, Service 216 Super.
Service 216 Super, taxi south on Kilo, make a right on Charlie, left on Lima, hold short of 25 right.
Should have had right on Charlie, left on Lima, and was it hold short of 7 left?
Hold short of 25 right on Lima.
Hold short of 25 right and Lima left.
Let's see, how do we get the chat thing back
Delta
up?
4241 Super, runway 24 right, left and wing. Delta 1303, welcome to LA. Cross 24 left east on Echo to Terminal 2 or 3, your choice.
Okay, cross 24 left east on Echo to Terminal 2.
I don't know where that glare is coming from. I guess it's from that window, yeah.
Runway
I guess that would be
1510,
it.
radar contact, stay out here.
Okay.
Runway 1510, altitude check, climate restricted, level 1 reserve.
Alright, so that's
Delta
fine.
1341 on right only.
Requesting VFR clearance from Los Angeles gate 208 to Burbank with info Zulu on board.
Center, that entire message that was blocked.
Sunset 4241, RNF Fabra, wind 2306, runway 24 right, clear for takeoff. Air 172 Alpha Zulu. Clear out the Los Angeles Class Bravo airspace northbound. Squawk code will be 4716, call for taxi.
Out of the LA class to the north, squawk 4716 and flight ticket.
Subject Alpha Zulu, read back correct.
Center, Lufthansa 457 Super, request step away.
Sun's 457 Super, actually getting ready to go out my airspace. Radar service is terminated, frequency change approved, Salt Lake City Center offline, sister advisory, enjoy the flight.
The supervisor will see you.
Deal. Delta 329, wind 32016, got 24, runway 1 left to land.
Delta 329, cleared to land runway 1 left.
Tower 3935, climb maintain level 280.
I'm maintain level 280.
Spirit wing 1510, climb maintain level 350. Bridge 216 Super, cross runway 25 right and 25 left. Make a left on Alpha, all the way down to Foxtrot. Hold short, 25 left.
Plus 7's on Lima, well, 25 on Lima. Left on Alpha, 25 left.
Estimated takeoff weight
Yeah, that's left at Foxtrot.
124.7.
Otherwise you're going into the cargo range.
Yeah, left on Foxtrot, 5 left.
Nope. Block fuel 7916. 16.
Flight Center, November 172 Alpha Zulu requesting taxi.
24.7.
With a job Zulu, runway 24 left, taxi via Echo.
4 left via Echo, thank you very much.
Sun Southern 4241, radar contact, stay altitude.
7.9. 117. 17.1,
Yeah.
7.1.
241 out to check, climbing thing 13,000.
Oh no. Yeah, 117.10 fuel weight, reserves are 2.1. Cost index is 5. Alright, and we're going 280 on the altitude, and the winds, airborne or altitude winds average 339/056. Okay, execute that. Takeoff, let's do performance. Alright, so we're at 317. Populate the weather.
1645, thanks for
Alright, visual approach in use, 317. Yep, winds are 320 at 16, gust to 24, landing and departing. Departing 1 left, full length, 1 right full length.
Runway 1 right full length, taxi via Zulu Whiskey Delta, cross 26 right at Delta.
Okay, calculate.
Right full length via Zulu Whiskey Delta, 26 right at Delta, destroyed.
Good day, Center. November Whiskey Sierra 172, requesting vehicle from Los Angeles to Berlin.
November Whiskey Sierra 172, Los Angeles Center. You clear out of Los Angeles Class Bravo airspace northbound. Squawk code 5310. Call for taxi.
330 at 16.
Clear out
Slope
Sierra
is
172, squawk feedback is correct. Call for taxi.
We will call.
That's 4241 Super, climbing capital 320.
landing is departing runway 1 right.
November Whiskey Sierra 172, requesting taxi to 24 left.
November Whiskey Sierra 172, runway 24 left, taxi via Echo.
24 left via Echo.
And information Zulu current LX.
Shatner, Angel 4, Shatner, 24 right.
Soy Center, November 797, Romeo Juliet, on the ground at Montgomery. Looking to taxi 28 right, business departure.
American 751, Los Angeles Center, American 751, Las Vegas with India, IFR to Los Angeles.
Los Angeles Center, 2 Alpha Zulu at Los Angeles International requesting departure clearance.
172 Alpha Zulu at the coastline, make a right turn, wind 230 at 6, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
Right at the coastline, clear for takeoff, super.
Down, down, down.
707 Romeo Juliet, Montgomery altimeter is 3007, and you, which way you headed, northbound?
26.
Alright, 3007, and we're going eastbound, 7 Romeo Juliet. Alright, that's right, just take runway, taxi runway 28 left, your discretion, hotel. Let me know when you're done with your run up and ready to go. Expect a left hand with departure. Alright, 28 left, and we'll go for 7 Romeo Juliet.
Testing.
693 IFR on file to India Yankee Kilo. Well, at 693, I don't have a flight plan file for you. You need a file. Should see it now.
The center, American 751. Do you have a flight plan on file for me?
Right, 751, I do have one on file for you. Stand by me here.
Delta 329 vacated runway 1 left, holding Mike, requesting rapid
5343. Five, 3, 4, 3. Okay, let's double check
Delta
that.
329, welcome to
Alright, that's squawking.
Las Vegas.
Okay.
Runway 1 right on
So let's double check. So
the Cedar Gate via Delta Golf.
okay, now I got the audio for V-Pilot situated. That was really strange. I don't know why it was overmodulating like that, but it's much better now. Sorry, guys. Wait, it's too low. That's better. Okay. Okay, this all checked, oxygen's good, that's set. Mike, if you're watching, I'm using your checklist. Nice job. Just need more light in here to see it is all. Alright, so let's go. Yaw damper on. Yaw damper's on. Cross feed check. Cross feed check. Put those on. I'm gonna start those. Fuel's on. Yeah, that's good. It's gonna be off there. And we're gonna AP generator, so we'll know when that's on. Window heat, boom. There we go. Sorry about that, dudes. Alright. All the tests have been done, so we're good. So our departure is Las Vegas to radar 2, black transition, or the black departures in the Shatner transition over to the Angel arrival into Los Angeles. Altitude is 280. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and put this at 280. 280, and we're gonna put this at 2180 right now because that's where we are in case we have to return. Cleared to 280, 5 minutes after departure, departure freedom 126.525. Advise spot number and ATIS for taxi clearance. There we go. So we're cleared to push and start at our own discretion. Alright, everything looks good, so we're going to change that to progress. And y'all need to go in your beds, girls. Go in your bed. Go lay down in your bed. Y'all are not going to be able to live in the cockpit. Go on. Go in your bed. Go on. Go on. Get in your bed. In your bed. Go on. Get in your bed. Get in your bed. I got rodents on the flight deck. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so that's all set. Let's see. Okay, so we got APU. We're going to put that APU on. We're going to release ground power. And we're going to go back over here to menu, best actions, and push ground services. Release that, so that way we're good to push. And we're going to put this back over here. And alright, so that's good. Lights as necessary. Strobes on. I know y'all don't do that, but that's what I do. Alright, so let's look at this. So we're going to go flight director, nav, VNav, 1, and this is 154. Yeah. Okay, so we're all good there. We won't need to move off of that, so we're good. So we're going to go ahead and put 5 degrees of flaps in, and we are ready for push and start. Bleed air set. Start pressure is adequate. Yep. That's off.
Information media current operating. MSC 16 Super radar contact, line maintains level 310.
Collision lights on. Start sequence. We're going to announce. We'll start right engine and ground. Yeah, so am I. So let's go.
Good afternoon. American 1.7.
We're 2027 Los Angeles Center. Good afternoon.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Alright, let's see here. Let's go here. We're going to go upload. Import.
Zulu on a left downwind for 1-6.
Yeah, Zulu wind 120 at 7 runway 15. Clear land.
15.
Alright, so we're going to do that one.
We're 1645. Your contact out. 18 minutes.
So we're going to back out with our nose, based on our orientation, we're going to back out with our nose to the left, and we're going to taxi to spot 16. Parking brake released. Start number 2. And these are 014. set the course on these two.
For arrival, the Australia altimeter 3007.
014. We have 19. N2 on number 2 at 25. Let's introduce fuel. And we are spooling up.
On high frequency until you get to Burbank, just before the Charlie airspace.
All right, I'm going to start number 1.
LA, once you're north of the Bravo airspace and being south of the Charlie airspace in Burbank, you can call me before you get to Charlie airspace for landing instructions. Looks like those numbers should come into this one part. Turkish 7, every runway 24 left, hold lane, taxi via Kilo Echo.
All right, so we number 1 started, and we got fuel. B5. We're gonna go over there. Yeah.
Classic 93 wind.
All right, so
We got 27 now.
set the parking brake. Parking brake set. All right, so generators on. APU's off. Isolation valves 1 and 2 are auto. Engines on in 1 and 2. Recirc left and right's in auto, and isolation valves auto. Hydraulics on. Probes on. So we should be good to go. Fuel's on.
So 629, thanks for flying. See you later.
No worries, thank you.
Fairway 900, wind 32015, got 26, right.
Recall checked. Master caution cleared.
Clear over 1920 there, copy block.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and put this altitude at 28,000.
There, 1545. Let me take up a street again.
So based on where we are on the map, and I don't know if you can really see it too well, but we're here facing almost directly towards spot 14. We're going to swing up because we'll get spot 16, Whiskey Delta, Delta 3 to 1 right for departure, I'm sure.
Center November 172 Alpha Zulu on the Burbank, with us taxi to the Burbank.
Delta 75, over your state north, there, so change the cruise, over 7
All right, taxi lights on.
there, 172 Alpha Zulu, taxi parking, thanks so much.
Yep, thank you, thank you.
Well, that's 693, radar contact. Traffic after 11 o'clock, north, eastbound, VFR, indicating south.
Center American 751, spot 16 with India.
172. Take right down runway 15, we're heading out there.
Juliet. Center American 751, spot 16 at Vegas with Juliet, ready to taxi.
Under 456, flight 8350, enable direct tip on mode and on port, flying and maintain flight level 100 now. minus causes that.
751, we're at spot 16 with Juliet.
Okay, 751 on the one right full lane, taxi. Yeah, whiskey Delta, 6 right is like that.
Full length, one right, Whiskey Delta, cross 26 at Delta, American 751.
So, 2419 slow to 250 not for last. 250 not for last time. Yeah, that's 250 not right now. So 2419. Alright, so 2419. Traffic at your 10 block 4 miles. A 75 at 10,800 feet. He is just north of you. Traveling about 30 miles. We'll have that on the CCAS and it'll be reduced in speed of it for the north up by 3419. And 3419 back your fly left. Second got those out, that's 24 right goes on the 3419. So 326 Los Angeles Center, block 4752.
Man, look at that windsock. It is sticking out there. Wow. All right, we were cleared to cross 26 at Delta, which we're coming up on now, so lights on, landing lights and taxi lights on to cross runways.
Freeway 1510, contact Denver Center 127.65. Later.
Okay, so definitely
Freeway 900, you on 320?
OBS Studio has taken a few of my frames from me, that's for sure. It doesn't seem to be hurting it too bad. Plus I'm watching it, which that's probably not advisable, but I'll reduce that. Let me close that too. Yeah, that bumped it back up. Closing a couple windows bumps it up to 32 FPS, so that's doable. All right, so we're going to put this on progress. So we got 48 miles to topic climb. All right, so let's cross check. Before takeoff, fuel cutoff levels. Before taxi, you mean before takeoff. Attention notification of attendants. Girls, sit down, we're ready to go. Lights needed, external lights are on. Landing lights are on. Auto throttle is armed. And we are going to put our start switches on continuous. And we're good. Parking brakes released. Throttle advanced to 40. Positive brake, gear up, flaps. Okay, good. We're ready to go. Los Angeles Center, American 751. Holding short of one right. We're ready to go. Yeah, Shadow, if you are listening in, I'm getting ready to depart from Vegas to Los Angeles, so give me a sec. Los Angeles Center, American 751, holding short of one right, ready for takeoff. guess he can hear me. Might have.
Cherokee Sierra 172, Burbank, taxi to parking. 37, radar contact, finding 1013,000. Come on, if you want to call it. Cody. American 751, were you calling?
I was. We're holding short of 1 right. We're ready for departure.
North 751, wind is 32015.26, runway 1 right, clear takeoff.
Clear to take off. Clear for takeoff. 1 right. Hoo-yah. 751.
South Country 1855 at Reno, cleared ILS. Cleared ILS 226 left.
All right, start the chrono. Girls, sit down because we are ready to go.
Fairbanks 900 today is and stepped on somebody. Fairbanks 900, you're on frequency?
All right, we're at 40. Let's go. Debris crossing the runway. All right, airspeed's live. 80 knots. Well, we do have some wind. Shoo, brother.
326, contact 14 miles.
Why, yeah. Positive rate down, girls, down. Dogs jumping on my lap while I'm trying to fly. No, y'all not gonna be getting in here. All right, hold it at 15 degrees.
Yeah, this is on the rock or arrival. Just tell you what, let's continue to descend and cross, heading at 14,000.
All right, we're gonna go autopilot on because we got BNAV and LNAV set. We're right on the numbers. That'll give us the 250 climbing out, and we get to look at the beautiful Vegas skyline. All right, turn those off. 35 FPS here. That's not too bad.
Good,
Well, we are cranking it. So, 8,500.
371, that's the check climb on course to flight level 280.
On course, flight level 280, American 751.
Circuit 7, finding
All right, so we're good. We're on our way up on the radar 2, so that looks pretty good.
Next one back, this will run climb 310.
There you are. See you. Hoo-yah! Mic sounds really good. Are the 55-inch 120 hertz? No, on these they're only 60 hertz native. These are old. These are real old. Are you still on? Shadow? Yeah, somehow I turned off my live chat comment thing, so I can't see it. Yeah, there you are. Gets the job done. Okay. I don't know if there's a way to turn this back on once it's turned off. Yeah, there is a stream delay. It's about 15 seconds, it seems like. I tell you what would really be good if you can tell me how I could bring you into the stream. Like if you wanted to connect with me so that I could have your audio on and we can talk instead of me having to respond to text. Maybe that's through Discord or something. Let's see. I can. I had a little bit of trouble with the audio from B-Pilot. At first it wasn't responding, it was real loud, then it seemed to kind of come back into control, so. Oh, thank you, on the takeoff. Yeah, I like that departure where you just barely get up and then you're immediately turning left over the city. It is definitely true what they say, the guys that can, when I was flying the sim in, first couple of flights I did in Italy, I did okay, so, you know, completely different setup. I've been used to flying the Brunner hardware, and it's, you know, it's just so responsive. And I can feel the tactile feel with the force feedback. You can see it's tracking the autopilot now as I'm turning. There we go, 18,000. But when I was flying Mike Swanik's sim in Florida when we went over there, he's got an FDS setup, and man, I was all over the place. I couldn't fly that thing to save my life. All right, let's bug up. Coming up to the radar at 13,000. Let's see. Let's get over this. All right, so we'd have to launch Discord, do it through Discord, so we'd be speaking to one another via Discord. It goes through, same with B-Pilot, so I'm craning my neck over here to read the stream because I've got it off to the side. I just opened up a window. Where is this thing? Come on. So I pulled up a window just so you can see what I have. And this is where I don't know what happened to my chat. I think I must have closed it or something. I don't know. There it is. Pop out. All right, put that back over here so I can put this in a place where I can see a little bit better. Maybe like right here. That's better. Okay. So, are you on my Discord channel? That's where I was posting all those pictures of the sim. All right, out of 25,000 for 28,000. I like this flight because it's very quick. It's like barely an hour. And you get a good star, a good SID, a good star. Okay, so you're, okay, I'm gonna go to one of my channels over there. Hang on. I actually think I have a push to talk. Remember we tried to do that push to mute, so when I talk to anybody on Discord, it does not, I don't want to talk on, obviously on B-Pilot, so. All right, let's see, Discord. All right, good. Duncan replied to my request to do a kind of a Q&A session with him while he's on World Flight. Okay, let's see. All right, we're flight level 280. Okay, so let's see. I'll just go to the group flights in there. Let's see. So if you're on my Discord, you'll see I'm in the group flights. Girls, hey, hold it down to a mile roar now. My dogs are playing with each other. Okay, let's see. Hey, there you are. Okay, so we can talk, and as long as whenever I queue up to talk online with vPilot, then that won't interrupt them.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if we can figure out a way to patch it through so that the chip can actually hear
Yeah,
clearly.
hear you.
Hear me and vPilot if you want them to hear ATC too.
Are
Figuring
they?
out the way the stream hears it is like through the speaker, which it comes by 1 by 5.
Oh, so I need to add an audio source in.
Right.
So let's add an audio input capture, and we're gonna just call it vPilot. So you're hearing him, but only through the kind of a roundabout way. Okay, so I've got should it be the headset? No, not the headset, because that's no audio. I've got this voice meter deal, but I've never messed with that, so I don't know what setup I would use. You know what I'm talking about?
I do. The thing is though, can you stream your stream so I can see on Discord, or does it not, or is it on the computer?
No, it's on the same computer. Let me see. Hang on.
If you stream OBS, I can see every stream you're streaming. I can see.
Yeah, just let me do this real quick. Oh, yeah, I got to stay ahead of him too, so I'm going to set up for my arrival into LA. Let's see, it's going to be. Yeah, I tried to set up the camera to get a static view, and I haven't played around enough with it to figure out how to get the different angles. But it actually seems to be tracking me now, which I didn't know it was doing that, but okay. Because I like it to be able to tilt down and look at my CDU, but I don't really want to call out hey, Tiny, tilt down, whatever. Okay, so we're going to be... Descend the Angel 4 arrival, and we've got the altimeter, American 751, thank you. So he just cleared me on the Angel 4, so that's good. 14, hang on one sec, let's see.
3935, welcome to LA, cross before that.
Angel 4. Yeah, I text back and forth with Giovanni, and he said they're supposed to load it out on the 1st of December, so.
Nice.
Yeah. It's all what?
Didn't you not want it in the Christmas time though?
I was really hoping it was going to be here for World Flight, but that was a bit optimistic, because I knew they had some things that they were wanting to do, and to fine-tune a few elements that we were talked about, and get all the documentation right. And so I thought, well, there's no way that's really going to happen. Plus, my wife and I were going on a cruise, and we were going most of October. So I figured, if he couldn't ship it right when I left Italy, then it would have arrived sometime in November, and they just weren't ready yet. So I really told him, I said, I don't really care as long as you're happy that everything is just the way you want it when it ships, then I'll be happy. So, all right. So do you just need a screen, or do you want yeah, you just want a screen, right?
Yeah, just show me the screen for the OBS.
Oh, okay. Let's do that differently. Let's go. No, not that. Cancel that. Share screen. There we go. OBS. There we go. That's better, because this is not a 4K screen, so it'll be easier to see. So, no, this is OBS Studio. It says OBS recording. Yeah, there. I think that's what I did.
you put me on.
left to Los Angeles,
I'm
before
walking
left,
here
south
for it right now.
All right, hang on. Let me try that again. Sorry.
Before left, so macro, 271, thank you, so 418. We're actually right.
Okay, here's what you want.
Yeah, they're good. Okay, perfect. So now what we can do is, how do you hear your V-pilot?
Alright, 751, what's indicated airspeed?
751, Mach 0.61.
No, I need indicated airspeed, not your last number.
Beg your pardon, 240.
Roger, 751, maintain, on the descent. Maintain your current Mach number, once you reach, on the descent to 280 knots, maintain 280 knots.
Maintain 280 knots on the descent. American 751. Let's see.
Very 20,
You just
27
did it again.
minutes. What's your Mach number?
LAX.
Yeah. I was like, are you in the East already?
You know, I tell you what, Ben is really good. If you've ever flown with him, Ben and Neo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
He's a real good color.
That I don't know, but if it sure sounds like he could be. Okay, so you asked the question. I hear my V-pilot through all my audio from Microsoft comes through this one center screen here. And I don't, these headphones are all jacked up, so I just use them for the mic.
Okay. So then with that being said though, that's fine. So then I need to see where the V-pilot is. Is he talking right now?
I can hear some chatter in the background, and I do have V-pilot set up as an option down here, but say again?
Where you were just at, what properties? Those three dots where you had the V-pilot? So it sets a default. Okay, so switch that to default. And then let's put that.
403.
Down, girl, go in your bed. I haven't reused it, so I'm not that familiar with it. I'd started to,
Yeah, let's not use it.
yeah.
So, alright, you can back out of that. Actually, I think I see what's the other issue that you have here. You can close that out. Or hit cancel. Yeah, alright, so let me just ponder some things here.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Oh, I see what you did. Okay, so that's what it is. That's your channel. So what you have there is your microphone. You don't have an audio source. You have a microphone source. That's what you got. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, perfect. You can sell your beer now.
So now where's the audio coming from?
So right now, you see how the bars move when you talk? It's coming from your microphone. What we need to do is we need to thank you. You know, the plus button next to the trash can.
Yeah, my mouse is a little laggy here.
Okay, okay.
So add an audio capture.
You want an audio plus capture.
Audio output capture?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on. Yeah, my mouse is just laggy. And what's this going to be called?
To test V-pilot.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's, you gotta like V-pilot is down.
Alright, cool. Switch that. Well, see, we have to figure out which one it is. Leave it as default, and then we're
Ye-
gonna hit OK.
yeah, because what it is this is all of the sound is Samsung 2, and then nothing else is really going to produce any sound. So
Yeah, just leave it as default, hit OK.
403, runway 20 right
Now,
taxi via Bravo.
in theory, they should be able to hear me, and we should be able to hear V-pilot.
So if you
Bravo,
go
52,
to
right.
mute your
Bravo, 54.
Discord or some kind of way you can do that, and then go log into my stream and see if you hear yourself talking when you talk to me.
Yeah.
I guess that's the only way to really check it.
Yep.
All right, so
I hear everything now. It's perfect.
Okay, so we're about 15 miles from top of drop. Let me double check. you gave me this Santa Ana.
All 326 Super, maintain 5,000.
Los Angeles, LAX, altimeter is 3036. See, so you can see now, I mean, all of these buttons I've got set up. I mean, I even have, like, on this
Two Super, go ahead with
Cirrus,
question.
whatever you want to call it, I forget the name of it now. But I've got my first
You're a
officer
Super, correct?
CDU display in here, but I can
Okay,
control
your
it here.
wingspan,
So-
you're
You move the camera
flipping
to
your
the left,
port
very
wing
to the
off
right now, the
of
camera.
aircraft that are
Okay,
taxiing
so
on
let me
Echo.
fix that.
Hence why we send you to the north side.
Glad you said that. I was trying to fix that. So,
Well, they don't necessarily know that the restrictions, but
And now
I deal
we
with
can
I
hear
have a
ATC
friend
and
who's a
web
rampage in
streams,
LA,
so that got
so
good.
that's why I know about
sounds
those,
more normal now, so
import
I'm
right
not talking to
departure.
myself.
Yeah,
All right.
now it sounds like
Yeah, just so you'll know for next
Yeah,
time.
so we've got this new
if you're flying
software
out,
with
if
this
they give
bot
you
here
2-4 left, you
that's
might want to
like,
tell them you don't want to clip somebody's wing. No problem.
Not really sure about all of this stuff. Let's see. I know the initial state.
There we go. That looks way better.
American 2027 delete speed restriction.
Well, what that did was that just zeroed it, and I can kind of use this to tilt it down.
All 326 left turn 260, maintain 5,000.
But what I want to do is have it
26
default
left
to,
approach.
you know, just the initial center.
Great. If you want to go slightly more up, it'd be awesome.
And LA Center American 2027 is ready.
So that would be the default
American
position.
2027, I gave you that
And you
instruction
see, it
earlier.
says
Go
no
ahead
tracking
and
is
before
set,
arrival.
and so I don't know why it was.
when
See,
you
I don't
get
know
top
why it's
drop.
popping back over. That's kind of interesting.
Confirm. Send VDAs before American 2027.
Yeah, I just installed this thing this morning, so I'm not too sure exactly how it
Center
works.
Southwest 403, holding
There you
short to
go.
the right, ready to try to get.
Probably like a joystick.
Yeah, I just don't know how that's done.
403, wind variable 320, right, clear for takeoff. Right, clear for takeoff 20, right, 703.
I thought I had turned tracking off on the console. Motion standard, tracking zone. Whoa, that's not gonna work. I'm not sure what it's looking at. Where is it? Oh, it's pointing
It-
straight. It's sleeping.
I went to bed.
Wake up, boy. There you go. Alright, now it's upside down.
Houston's 972 Super, you with me? Okay, just be advised when you're ready for the push. Call Tower on 120.9 Keep the departure frequency.
Are you gonna stay there?
Potential aircraft
Hey,
on the ground at LA.
what's to you?
Tower is online
That's
now.
what it's
Give them
trying
a
to tell
call
you.
for
But I can't
clearances
speak,
and
so I'll
taxi
speak for the camera.
instructions. 120.9
Yeah, I'll just leave this right here for now in case it gets wonky on us. As long as it stays right there, that's good. Okay, I think he just said towers on. Yeah, so this is basically what I wanted to do with Duncan and Terry, or Captain Tango with Jamil 414, and also Pat, because I've got some questions I wanted to just talk to him, and I said, you know, if I can call up and connect with you on the flight deck, then that way my audio and your audio is all on the stream, and we can
So
discuss
there's
some questions.
797.
Oh, there it goes again.
Juliet, Montgomery altimeter 3004. And you said you wanted the ILS practice approach?
3004 and affirm for 7 Romeo Juliet.
Alright, 7 Romeo Juliet. What's your aircraft type?
Cessna 172 flight call 7 Romeo Juliet.
Nope.
Alright, 7 Romeo Juliet, squawk 7672.
Yeah, I wish there was a simple button that said freeze.
7672, 7 Romeo Juliet.
There should be one. It's just I don't have the software. Otherwise, I'd be able to tell you.
Yeah, let me just turn on off human tracking. Okay, let me turn that off. Maybe that will fix it.
Papa 403 clear 20 right 48.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe if you do that, then it gives you the option.
That's
Yeah,
403,
it's
absolute
really
check. Radar contact, maintain flight level 270 on course.
270, course Southwest 403.
Come on, mouse. Yeah, definitely gonna. One thing I've discovered is even though it's not hurting my frame rates too much, it is a little bit laggy.
Mary 751, expect ILS 25
But
left.
you can
approach.
stop streaming on
Yeah.
Discord. It's okay.
Expect 25 left in Los Angeles, American 751.
American
Okay.
2027 on the descent, maintain
Right,
280 knots.
Oh, it's not that bad. My mouse is still lagging before.
2027.
Oh, 326, wind is
All right, so he told me to maintain my speed on 280.
wind is 32015, got 26 left
Need
to
to get
wind.
that up. Okay, we're gonna speed up a little bit. He said 280.
United
on the
2022,
descent.
descent coming to arrival.
And he cleared me for the
Limburg
approach, but I
altimeter
had 24, so let's put 25 left.
is
That's
3006.
25 left. The good part about this is it makes you really have to multitask. That's one of the things I enjoy about flying online.
Oh yeah.
Like you ask me a question or something, and I've got to focus on what you're saying. Then I'm listening for them. You know, same thing when I was flying in the real world. It was like my wife and I would be talking, and it's like I'm always constantly listening for my call sign.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
are you retired flight?
Oh, I never flew commercially. I just flew for enjoyment. But
Yeah, 2022, expect RNAV Zulu 27 approach.
Okay. So you tell me you were in the Steers Club.
yeah, I used to fly a Cardinal 177 RG.
797 Romeo
Hell
Juliet.
yeah. Not a Cirrus, but I'll take it.
Air contact 21 miles south of the
Well, I got my
Juliet
license
VOR.
when GPS was barely even heard
Fly
of.
heading
dear.
180
Okay.
and main
So
Well, you
what
just
is
need to do the
5,000.
flight review.
180, maintain 5,000, 7 Romeo Juliet.
Okay, let's fix this again. All right, I want you to stay right here, dude. Stay right there. Don't move.
Spirit 7 Juliet, radar contact. What was your what was your comment? All right, Spirit 7 Juliet, radar contact. Descend to maintain 5,000. Cleared ILS 24 right approach.
Yeah, it was sort of hit and miss trying to get into figuring out the streaming thing. I've got two accounts on YouTube. One's one I've had forever.
Barry
And-
751 at Circus, cleared ILS 25 left approach.
At Circus, cleared ILS 25 left approach, American 751.
And American 751, delete speed restriction, follow the chart.
Speed reduced is that restricted on the chart, American 751.
American 2027, delete speed restrictions, follow
your
the
instrument.
speed on the chart.
Delete speed restriction and we'll follow public speed American 2027.
Steep descent. Ooh.
So we're going to first your non-reduction.
I'll get rid of this here.
That's 2509, runway 1 right, full length, taxi via Whiskey Delta, cross 26 right at Delta.
Taxi Whiskey Delta to runway.
I showed you that
One right.
FPS, auto FPS deal. I'm still doing 32 FPS.
Now 2411, descent Janny 5 arrival, Palmdale
All
altimeter
right, so we got LA
3016.
Center on 120, or LA Tower
That'd be
on
the Channing 5 arrival, pump down
120.95.
altimeter 3016
Alright, so we're ready for tower handoff.
All 326 Super, welcome to Las Vegas, cross 26 right on Alpha 7, taxi to your gate.
I love the Southern California approaches though.
Right, but Alpha 7 and 10 gate, Alpha P26 Super.
Need to
Emirates
minimize
216
room,
Super,
which
Lima
is-
Airspace
so I
North, rear
couldn't say
service
anything.
terminated, frequency change approved, Salt Lake City Center offline, switch to advise.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, no, the Southern California approaches are beautiful. The names are kind of new to me though. I'm not used to the Iron Man and all that stuff.
Beaver 7 Juliet Super Tower 120.95.
Well, this is, I
US.
told Pat and those guys when they wanted me to pick the flight for Saturday, I wanted to do Prescott
American
to
2027 in search of
LA.
cleared
That was
ILS
too far,
25 left
I
approach.
think he said, but because I love
That's
LAS.
cleared
I mean,
ILS
Vegas
25
to
left
LA,
American 2027.
Vegas to San Diego, Vegas to Santa
That was
Ana.
my go. Like if you pull up my VATSIM stats, my initial VATSIM stats, you'll see I did nothing but LA to Vegas, Vegas to LA, because I know that approach and departure by heart. It
Well,
used to be like the lactic, huh?
What's nice about it is, yes, it's something that you can get used to doing like a
That'll be
line
closed
pilot.
at the top of the hour.
You know, you'd
Yeah.
be doing it all the time, so it's pretty easy. You get familiar with all the procedures. The other thing that's nice is they're short flights, and they give you a little
797
of
Romeo
everything.
Juliet, right turn,
Yep.
250, intercept
Oh, yeah.
the 28
It's,
right,
I
localized,
remember
track
it's
it
like
inbound,
6
cleared
Dagger
ILS,
Clark 2 arrival.
28 right, practice approach, maintain VFR.
That's what it used to be.
Alright, right turn heading 250 to
You know, one thing I would like
the
to
localizer and maintain
fix
VFR.
on this, you may have to wait till I stop, but I know you can adjust some of the, because I don't like the view out the window as much. It's a little washed out. It could be a little bit better.
So what I'm gonna do to help you out is instead of us seeing your view through the camera, we can do it like Pat, where they can actually see the view you see, the view directly from the sim.
Yeah, create a separate image that can pop out that is just that screen.
Yep.
How do you do that?
So what you would have to do, but you're on approach right now, so don't do it. But you would go create new source for the video tab, and then you hit window or you hit application, and then it'll do it. It'll do that. So I'll walk
F10 you
through
said?
it. What was that?
F10?
No, not F10. You would create a new video source. You know how you did it for the audio? So the box right next to it is for the video source. You want to do that. But I can walk you through that
Los
when you
Angeles
are
Center,
streaming
block 1114.
OBS again, so I can see. Because I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm pretty close to.
Yeah, obviously do that first. Fly the plane.
Yeah, because I was trying to get a separate little screen that you could put up, you know, like Pat and them have these little
Yeah.
boxes up here.
Yeah, that's I'm
Pilot 2108 Super, radar contact 23 miles northeast, LTI.
My CDU, I mean, other than this CDU here that's on my GTN 750, my main CDU from the captain's side, the screen is built into the CDU. So there's no separate source for it. It's all integral. And consequently, I can't pick that. There's no option to pick that. So I don't know how to get that source to, you know, I can't grab the captain's CDU screen as a source. So that's kind of.
I'll figure that one out. That's the problem with me. I'm pretty sure I can figure that one out.
All right, so let's see. All right, so 10,000 lights on. Let's check this. Lead air is good. Auto pressurization set to land.
Approved.
Altimeter set, recall check.
Spirit 7 Juliet Super, you still on frequency?
Alright, so let's do our init ref for landings, 30, flaps, pretty much VFR inbound, but let me set the radios, so nav 1, 109.
I like what you did there because I said the same thing yesterday to a friend of mine. Well, he's a real captain, and I'm like, I'm on visual. And he's like, yeah, but isn't it a good idea to have it as a backup?
Yeah.
I was like, you're right. You're right. I'll give it to you.
Well, you know, the other thing is if you get busy with something all of a sudden, uh-oh, what happened? Hey, now, where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Why are you climbing, fool?
Flight level changes.
Yeah, but I wanted to stop the abrupt climb all of a sudden. It's like I've got my altimeter set at 1900.
Here, one Delta Super, Los Angeles Center, good afternoon.
Alright, so nav and flight level change, 240. Now I'm way off my profile, so let's do this.
Yeah,
Slow down a little bit here.
American 20.
Because I watch my RNP, I don't know if you can see it or not, but on the navigation display, and it gets way off, way out of profile.
I can't see exactly what it is, but so what I'm going to try and do for you is I'm going to see if I can have the PFD and the MFD on like the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, and then hopefully that could, you know, people can see it a little bit better.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be ideal.
Yeah. I just have to play around with it and see, like, you know, how are you getting the source? How are you getting the sources? How are you getting the PFD? Is it just that's a monitor right there in front of you where your left-handed?
I'm actually using Panel Pop-Out Manager in Microsoft.
Okay, that's fine. We'll figure. I can, yeah.
But I've got it as a separate screen. But what was interesting is I tried it. I actually had it done earlier, but what it resulted in was just an image and not a dynamic image. It was just a picture.
Oh, I know why. You have to run OBS in admin mode.
Shoot, plus an airspeed here too. He's gonna get all the muffins.
Yeah, but I mean, he told you to descend via, right?
Yeah, but I need to stay below 250 knots. Below 10,000, I'm like 280.
Yeah.
Whoops, sorry,
well,
Ben.
I think you can. Let me see.
Nat 2022 X-Clone.
I'm pretty sure I haven't flown the 73 in a while, but 255 or 270 is when you can drop the gear. That'll give you drag.
Yeah, I can pull it down. All right. Auto. Yeah, he didn't scream at me too hard.
Did he say something?
No. All right, so we're gonna arm the approach. Yeah, speed's fine now. Yeah, we're coming over this. There's some sort of, I don't know what it is, like a entertainment venue or something, right on the arrival corridor of Los Angeles. I don't know what it is. It's some kind of big like stadium or something.
It could be. I mean, I think you're talking about the high flight stadium or the slow flight stadium.
It may be so. Yeah, it's like a.
But that's like maybe 5-10 miles before the runway.
Yeah, I can see it from here, and
it's a big dome.
Yeah, we're still 14 miles from the touchdown. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why it went crazy on me like that. It just started climbing for no reason. I don't know what I did. Okay.
Sometimes they have a mind of its own.
Yeah,
they become sentient.
Duncan was having trouble with his autopilot the other day. It wasn't holding altitude. And then poor Pat had that deal crater. I tell you what, I would never be doing like what you and I are doing right now. If I was on a world flight, I would never be doing this. Like,
yeah, no, I know. It's impossible. That's why, like, when I saw you started to do the audio thing, and I'm like, oh, do we want to do this during a live stream? But it's a test live stream, so.
Yeah, it's no big deal. I mean, it's good fun to just have it for posterity's sake anyway. got to do it somewhere. And sometime or another, you're gonna have to get out there and experiment with it. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
American 751 Tower 120.905, please.
Over to Tower 2095, American 751.
See you later, Ben.
Los Angeles Tower, American 751, short final, 25 left.
American 751, LA Tower, hello, wind 2406, runway 25 left, clear.
Clear to land, 25 left, American 751.
You know who I'm good friends with? Some people like him, some people don't. I mean, it depends who you like. I actually know him in real life. He's a good friend. Is Tom?
Don't know
He's
him.
a controller. He's a controller out of Los Angeles.
Oh, really?
Too.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Really cool guy, but you gotta be on top of your game, otherwise he'll call you out. He's like, hey, I gave you this heading, what are you doing? If you need
Yeah.
help, speak up.
Well, that's what I like about Ben is, you know, if you do have trouble, and he's really good with the young kids, you know, I'm talking like kids that sound like they're 10 years old or whatever, he's really good with them. All right. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You gotta have patience. If you don't have patience, I mean, I don't know why you're a controller.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see that in the video or not, but it's like this big convention or arena or something over here. They've modeled it really well.
Yeah, that's a stealth flight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I turned off the photogrammetry in Microsoft because Mike Swanik had suggested it, and it does help the melting buildings. All right, autopilot.
Approaching minimums. 100 minimums. 30, 20.
LA Tower, good afternoon. American 2027 Islet. 5
10.
left.
American 2027, LA Tower, hello, wind 2406, runway 25 left, clear.
Two land, 25 left. American 2027.
Good landing.
A little long, but I was kind of quick.
Still in the touchdown zone.
And this other side, something too super hard off Del Rey, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
Los Angeles Tower, American 751, hold on short of 25 left.
American 751, Romeo, LA, join Hotel, cross runway 25, right at Juliet, next to your via Bravo, have a good night.
Cross 25 right at Juliet, American 751. Actually, I wasn't holding short of there. Could have crossed, but need to look into some more of the updating the model matching. Ever since they came out with these big A380s, everything's white. Well, a lot of them are white. I saw a lot of models last night, but some of these are still just white.
I use just I think it's just the FSTL.
I do have that one.
I don't know if I have anything for VPilot, but I mean every time everything looks good, so let me see.
Alright. That's good. Skip. Charge set. Okay, so you were saying, thanks for the service, American 751.
No problem.
Speaking of 10 years old. Okay, so.
If dogs have died or something super, you get.
Oh, I guess you have some sort of model match. Never mind, I don't know where from. Oh, General Aviation.
Well, I have the model matching file that goes into
VPilot,
VPilot, yeah.
Yeah.
And it does pretty well. Alright, screen. Okay. You can also do the app, but I'll just do the screen, so that's fine.
Alright, so let's do. So here we go. We're gonna go click on the little plus sign button right there, and then you're gonna go display capture.
And let's call this PFD.
Yeah. We'll see if this is the right one. Alright, now you're gonna go capture method, go down to display, and then pick the PFD display. Just go through it until it comes up, I guess.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which one it is. There it is.
There you go.
Like kilo.
Alright, so that's up there. Then we'll do another one. Let's do display capture.
See if it moves or if it's dynamic or static.
2024,
So try
welcome
moving your
LA,
heading
right
mode.
when able, join hotel, cross runway 25 right at Juliet, next to Riviera,
Yep, I saw it.
It is moving?
Alright, enable,
Yep.
and we'll join
Alright, so
hotel
this
and
one we'll
cross
call
25 right at
NG
Juliet,
or
American
ND.
117. Thank you.
Okay, and that one is going to be the other. That one, I believe. So what I've got in here, because I use this 15-inch MFD from Real Sim Gear. I use it with my upper and lower ECAS on there, so or ECAS. So it just gives me a little bit more information.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, that works
Where'd they go?
100%.
Okay, so
You're gonna have to figure out exactly where you want it. I believe you can use the arrow keys too.
yeah, I'd probably, because it's the worst part's gonna, or the hardest thing to see is what's, and I don't know what this looks like to you.
I can see what it looks like. I would say make it just slightly bigger than that.
All right, and then the other, so this way you've got a little extra on here too. Now I could, maybe, can I do, no, can you can't crop it, can you? Just scales?
What are you trying to crop? It
Well,
can't crop.
So, well, since I have my upper and lower ECAS on here,
Yeah.
and I really don't need to show that on this image in the display. I was just wondering if there's a way that you can adjust the size of this to where
You
you
hold
can.
shift and then move the red squares. I believe. Oh no, that's not it. Hit Control Z.
Okay,
Yep,
so
there you go.
yeah, I was hoping that
Control
you
Z. Control Z undoes stuff.
Okay.
I will figure out how to crop it. There is a way. I just have to remember what it is. But I mean, it's good to see your engine display switches at least for the stream. That's my opinion.
Well, cool. All right, we can leave it. That's fine. So the other one was, so my CDU. So let's add another one. That's going to be a display capture. But now it's not the only thing I can display is going to be my 750.
You can do that.
Yeah, but I don't. I mean, it's okay to have it.
Why is the other one not a screen?
No, the screen is built into the unit, so it doesn't require an HDMI port.
There are
So that's
aircraft
what,
that
via
like
USB, or
that,
how's it
that
connected?
have it.
Yes, USB.
Okay.
Yeah, that one kind of threw me off. I was like, how are we gonna do that? Okay, so that's gonna be this one. Yeah, this is the other thing is it's kind of cropping the display because this isn't really the full screen because it doesn't scale properly. And I really don't need these on here anymore. I put these little dots.
Yeah.
Because when I had this all configured at one time, believe it or not, with the CL650 from, Toto Rico's CL650 in X-Plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was my CDU in X-Plane, because I could work everything, and these were my my line select keys,
Yeah.
and I would just correlate. I would know that, okay, that's line select 6, so I could hit that, line select 6, that way index, and that helped me line everything up. That's why in the video, you see it's kind of cropped. There's some black area on the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes, okay.
Because I squished it so it would line up with these little tick marks that I just put on there. They're just stickers. Whoops, what'd I do?
Okay, so the other ones can do that. That's weird. So if you take your mouse, there's no way that mouse would be seen in that FFC. That's by your left knee, right?
Yeah, this one, let me show you on the camera. Is it coming down? Track. Yeah, I need to play around with this one some more. Is it gonna come down? No. Where is it?
It has a mind of its own.
Well, it's just I don't know what it's doing, so it's the other thing that's cool is that you can configure it with the stream deck. So I need to read up on it.
91 heavy runway 24 left.
I just need to buy. We need to buy one for the sim. So I'm gonna order one soon. I'll be able to tell you.
Kilo Echo.
Okay, that.
United
Hey,
1691.
someone plays DCS?
I'm sorry?
Do you play DCS? Because that's not a hobbyist throttle right there.
You mean this? Oh,
Yeah.
this. Yeah. No, this is a Windwing F-18 throttle quality.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's massive.
Yeah, I have the exact one. That's why I'm asking. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. No, right now, you know what I use it for is just my view buttons. Like that's all it is just view buttons.
Oh, that worked.
Yeah, and then I've got all these toggles set up for I got my engine starts and switches and all that stuff in here, but this is the CDU, so it's a cockpit master CDU, and the display is built in.
Gotcha. So you can't take your mouse to
Yeah,
it, so there's no
that
way.
information can be
Gotcha, so all the configurations just through there.
Yeah, it's all set up. There's a little piece of software that.
LAX SOP, AGVI aircraft are prohibited from departing, arriving runway 0 left, 259.
All right, I turned the V-pilot down. Yeah, so all of the display, it is only accessible through the menus like you would in the regular FMC or CDU, which I like.
Yeah.
And it's a very nice unit. It's every bit as nice as anybody else's I've seen, whether it's FSCs or FDSs.
Yeah, I need to buy another one too because I only have one.
Well, I tell you what, wait, maybe I can cut you a deal and you can buy this one from me because I'm gonna have
That'll
3
work.
of them.
There you go. That might work out. Yeah, we'll wait.
Or maybe we can work something out. You help me out and you might just take it home.
No, it's okay. But I appreciate it. I always love to help, man.
Well, I appreciate that.
Let's take a look and see though. So right now, what you have with the OBS, okay? We need to see you is move the camera back to normal because we can't do anything unfortunately with that screen. There's nothing we can do. I'll read up on Cockpit Masters and see what I can do. But I'm feeling like we can't do anything because What I'm trying to do is tell the computer, hey, there's another screen here, but if it's connected via USB, then that's different. But if it was USB to HDMI, that I can work with. But if it's just straight USB to USB, that is different.
Yeah. That's
but
what it is.
That's bunch. Yeah, we're just gonna have to stream the FO side anyways. But the FO is fine. I mean, too, because when you take off, you want to have the speeds on the FO side and then the flight plan on the pilot flying side. So.
Yeah, and I can I can have it set up with the legs. I've got all the stuff in there to put that information in there. I usually just have it where I'll do menu and then FMC and then progress page, so I can keep that information, and then I'll watch my legs down here on the captain's CDU.
Yeah.
Because it's right there, and then I've got all these set up. That's my altitude. I can actually enter data in with this numeric keypad into the FMC. All of these characters, the alpha and the numeric, all work with the CDU. I've got limit, menu, procedures, enter button, clear, route, all of that. I've got them all mapped on there. I mean, I spent days binding all this stuff in spad.next. Okay, so that looks like that's probably as good as it's going to get for right now. Now, you mentioned, so if I have this set up, let me put this back. Put this camera back. Come on. I can't get over how laggy it is. All right, so if I have the camera like something like that as a default view, and then you mentioned being able to take this window out front and have it as a separate view.
Correct. So what we need to do is probably, if you want to keep the PFDs there, you can. We'll work on that later, but now hit the plus button again. Right? You're going to do the exact same thing. Call this one like, front view. So display capture.
And we're going to call this out the window or exterior?
Front view, because this is not an exterior. Exterior would be like the watching the airplane, right? I think.
Yeah.
Maybe wrong. English was my first language. And then what you're going to do is try to find the front view. So if it's not that one, try the other one.
Oh, you're talking about the screen.
Yeah. No. Be the one below it.
Nope, not that.
One more down. That one. There you go. Then hit OK.
Yeah, I was just noticing something else that was a little peculiar. So it says Samsung 3840 by 2160, and then at. Oh, is that the position that it is? The minus 223 minus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold the thought though. Keep going. What you got to do. I have the other two team members are here at my house. I just have to open the door for them.
Yep. Go ahead. Yep. All right. So that's out the front. All right, girls, I'm gonna have to take y'all down. I know. So. So if I stop, here's a dumb question. How do you stop the stream? I know. I'm gonna take you down. Y'all are probably thirsty. Just wait for Anthony's coming back. As soon as Anthony comes back, we'll figure something out. Okay. Let's see. Actually, don't. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's a good way to see the size of that. Too big. Yeah, it's a little bit too big. Let's see. Let's see if we do this. Let's general options, experimental. No, I don't want that. I want to add a window. No, that's not gonna work. No, that's not gonna work either. So, okay, so let's see how we're gonna stop this stream. Alright, so come on, move mouse. Come on. Huh. I thought I was streaming. Huh. Anthony! Help! Help! Oh man, let's see. Channel dashboard, okay. Well, I was recording. I didn't know it stopped. Let's see. Edit video. Okay. Mm-mm. Oh, wait a minute.